king of the Dragon Kingdom, kneel down and surrender.
Kneel at my feet. Be a believer of the God. Then I will forgive you.
We supreme gods of 4 kingdoms came disguised in a sneaking attack. Your guards are all in the northern wilderness. They can't save you now.
You guys attacked us, while the Supreme Celestial Sovereign is in seclusion. When the Supreme Celestial Sovereign comes out of seclusion, he definitely kill all of you.
He must have been scared out of his wits. With the supreme gods of 4 kingdoms here, Supreme Celestial Sovereign will die even if he comes out.
It's over. Heaven wants to exterminate Dragon Kingdom.
Taking Palace will guard the Dragon Kingdom. We would rather die than be humiliated. Let's fight to the death.
Those below the level of Supreme Sovereign are all ants. You girls look pretty. I will take you back to be my mates.
Supreme Celestial Sovereign, where are you? Dragon Kingdom is going to perish.
If Supreme Celestial Sovereign, he's so scared that he doesn't dare to show up, kneel at my feet, become the slave of East Island, otherwise you will die.
Primordial Chaos first judges the Tao as supreme. Existence and non-existence are natural. Positive energy comes from the east, spanning 30,000 miles. Hot Valley's emergence marks 5,000 years.
Who dares to slaughter my divine paper?
Celestial Sovereign. Celestial Sovereign has come out of seclusion. Dear Supreme Celestial Sovereign.
Celestial Sovereign has come out of seclusion. The Dragon Kingdom will be saved. You invaded into my territory, hurt my people. I am the Supreme Celestial Sovereign, Li Changsheng. Please accept your death.
Supreme Celestial Sovereign, how dare you come out?
We are all supreme sovereigns. You are alone, but we are 4. All of you will die for sure. No one can save the Dragon Kingdom.
Noisy! I regard you as a dog.
So funny, Supreme Celestial Sovereign. I, Thor, want to see what you're capable of. Lightning strike.
Thunder magic. I'm the ancestor. 9 heavens, divine lightning.
Die.
Go!
Supreme Celestial Sovereign has incredible combat strength. Fighting one-on-one will lead to death. Join forces with Chaos.
Deity said there was light.
Mystical Tower, help my primordial spirit break through, Wuji.
Celestial Sovereign.
You broke through to the Emperor Realm by force. If you kill us, your primordial spirit will be broken and you will die. Die!
I forced my way into the Emperor Realm and killed 4 deities. The primordial spirit was damaged. I have to either break down to build anew, advancing to the Grand Emperor Realm, or fall here and don't bother looking for me. May I ask, if you pass away, how can the Dragon Kingdom resist the evils? Mystical Tower will guard the kingdom's fortune. I will leave the sword of Renhuang to you. Suppresses all enemies in this world.
May I ask you, when will you return?
In the future, Divine Tower would shake the heavens and the earth. Positive energy will stretch over 30,000 miles. Then I will return.
Servant Li Chengxing is rebellious and betrayed his master. He deserves torturing punishment to honor the rules of the Xiao family. You should be executed.
Who am I? I'm not wrong. Why did you do this to me? Who am I?
his servant, a body of brute force. Step on him, kill him. Li Chengxing.
You, who is Li Chengxing? Who am I?
Your name is Li Chengxing, Xiao, the live-in son-in-law of the Xiao family. Oh, Li Chengxing is rebelling. Xiao family's son-in-law. He is rebelling.
Who is Li Chengxing?
I beg you, this child, he would not compete with Tianyi for the patriarch's position. Please spare me and my son. Please spare us.
Why do I believe you? He is born with the supreme bone. Only his supreme bone is dug out to Tianyi. Only then will I feel at ease.
Changsheng was only 8 years old. If you dig out his supreme bone, he will die? He would die?
A piece of trash. Why does he need the supreme bone?
No.
Time was like a knife cutting through the chosen one. It was all his fault, because he has the supreme bone. However, he cannot be the supreme sovereign. Remove the bone.
Ouch.
No. Changsheng?
Supreme bone.
The supreme bone was transplanted to Tianyi's body. Our son will definitely become a supreme sovereign. Ha ha ha.
Throw him into the northern wilderness. Leave him to fend for himself.
I am Li Chengxing. Someone dug out my supreme bone when I was young. But what happened after that? I met my teacher.
Yeah. There's no making without breaking. Break and rebuild. The supreme bone was dug out. For you, this was also a form of training. Right now, your immortal bone has regrown. It become the bones of the heavenly emperor. You can listen to my lectures. You need to remember my name is Hong Jun.
I'm your teacher.
There is a thing formless yet complete, born before heaven and earth. Silent and boundless, it stands alone and unchanging. It moves in cycles without peril. It could be the mother of heaven and earth. Yet I do not know its name, I call it. Dao.
Everything can be done in the very way, which is not as the same as others. Everything can be named, but not all the same. They may be called essence. The key of the essence is to the understanding of all mysteries.
Ha 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 ha. What you said about Dao is a great idea. You have comprehended? Tao Te Ching. You can inherit my Dao. I'll give you a Dao name. Supreme. In charge of Tian King Palace and the mystical tower and the sword of Ren Huang.
I remember now. I'm the Supreme Celestial Sovereign, Li Chengxing. 18 years ago, my supreme bone was dug out by my own uncle, but I was fortunate enough to be saved by Hong Jun. I'm Li Chengxing. 10 years ago, I took control of Tian King Palace, guarding the northern wilderness, engaging in over 3,000 battles. I'm Li Chengxing. 3 years ago, my spirit had broken through to the Emperor realm, within Heaven Capital. I killed 3 great supreme sovereigns in a single day. I'm Li Chengxing. Today, I have perfect primordial spirit. Take a step forward to become a heavenly emperor. The heavens above and the earth below. I'm the supreme being. I remember all of it. I'm Li Chengxing. 3 years ago, my primordial spirit was damaged. My soul sense had drifted to Zhang City. I was rescued by the Xiao clan's ancestor. I was engaged to the eldest daughter of the Xiao family. I made the engagement.
Mystical Tower has awakened. There should be the saint in this world. Could it be that the Supreme Celestial Sovereign has awakened? He is about to return to his position. Mystical Tower rang once. Heaven and earth's colors changed. Mystical Tower rang twice. Phoenix cries in the universal world. Mystical Tower rang 3 times. Positive energy surged for 30,000 miles. All the disciples of the Tianqing Palace had gathered.
It is
9 rings. The Celestial Sovereign once said, if Mystical Tower rang 9 times, then he would return. 9 rings and the divine light will lead the way. We shall welcome you back, Supreme Celestial Sovereign.
I am engaged?
Celestial Sovereign. Celestial Sovereign is really here. Xuan Shao, greetings. Celestial Sovereign. Welcome back, Supreme Celestial Sovereign.
Xuan Shao, why are you here?
Before you left, you said, if the Mystical Tower bangs 9 times consecutively, and the positive energy stretches over 30,000 miles, it will be the time for Celestial Sovereign to return. Today, the positive energy stirs up, and the tower leads the way. Then we know that your primordial spirit has awakened.
I've forgotten that. Where is the sword of Renhuang?
There was an invasion from the outsiders of the Eastern Wasteland. The Eastern God of War, Xiao Feng, asked for taking away the sword of Renhuang to crush and kill the foreign enemies.
Get up.
Celestial Sovereign, why do you wear the shabby clothes in the dead desolate?
My primordial spirit was clouded previously, and I forgot everything. I was rescued by the head of the Xiao family, and unexpectedly engaged with the eldest daughter of the Xiao family.
You have the engagement with the eldest daughter of the Xiao family. No, you can't. The eldest daughter of the Zhao family was just a mere 5-star divine general. How can she match with you? Even the Lunar Star Lord will...
It seems that Miss Xiao was not satisfied with the engagement either. She asked me to be her servant for 3 years, and wanted to get rid of me.
How dare Miss Zhao insult the Celestial Sovereign like this? I'm going to wipe out the Xiao...
No need at all. I am the Supreme Celestial Sovereign. How can I lower myself to the level of a mortal? Besides, the head of the Xiao family had done me a favor. I'll handle the matter by myself.
But...
Xuan Xiao, here is my order. Back to the time of my supreme bone being dug out, I lost my mind. Do you know where my mum is? You have 24 hours to find out the truth.
Xuan Shao will obey the order from the Celestial Sovereign.
Who are you?
Stop talking nonsense and go ahead now.
Lai Changshen, I am the 5-star divine general Xiao Linglong. Take him away.
You're Xiao Linglong? My fiancé.
If you speak out the word fiancé from your mouth again, I'll pull your teeth out one by one.
You are real. A White Lotus.
What do you mean?
Although a White Lotus does a lot of bad things, she still wants to get good reputation and compliments from other people.
Li Changshen, if you want to die, I don't mind giving you a ride.
Here comes the 5-star divine general Xiao Linglong.
The servant actually hasn't...
Servant? Why does General Linglong come back and drag a servant?
Ha ha ha. This servant must be a vicious and complete evil guy. He is captured by General Linglong.
This guy really doesn't know his place. How dare he offend General Linglong? General Linglong is a super female general who had killed 10 divine generals.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the 5-star divine general of the Dragon Kingdom Xiao Linglong. I have an important announcement to make on today's welcoming banquet.
General Linglong, we are all at your service.
Today, I want to cancel the engagement with this servant, Li Changsheng.
What? The servant even, his engagement with General Linglong?
Well done. The engagement was mistakenly arranged by our old family master. Now my Linglong is already a 5-star divine general. How could she marry a servant?
Yes, lad. Except the cancellation of the engagement is good for you. Are you sure you want to cancel the engagement? Do you know that I'm only willing to marry you because of old Master Xiao's kindness to me? If you cancel it, you will lose the opportunity to stand in the 9th heaven forever.
Lad, why don't you take a look in the mirror? How can you give a chance to General Linglong to stand in the 9th heaven? Who do you think you are? Above the 9th heaven, the supreme celestial sovereign of the Tian King Palace?
Yes, you are only a servant. How dare you say that? Now, General Linglong is above the 9th heaven. Do you know, General Linglong is bestowed the sword of Renhuang by Qiao Feng, the East God of War, to kill the enemy with her sword.
Li Changsheng, I know you have a huge psychological difference. If you attach yourself to me, you will change your fate, like a fish leaping over the dragon's gate. But a dragon and a snake cannot live together, and a tiger doesn't go with a dog. If you agree to cancel the engagement, you are free to ask for anything.
That's right. A dragon and a snake cannot live together. A tiger doesn't go with a dog. If you can marry me, you will definitely change your fate, like a fish leaping over dragon's gate.
Li Changsheng, don't challenge my bottom line. You are only a servant. Where did this sense of superiority come from? I could have denied the engagement directly, but I am Xiao Linglong, as a 5-star divine general. I will never do anything going back on my words. If you agree to break off the engagement, I'll remove your status as a servant. Li Changsheng, hand over the marriage decree. This house in town, 1 million in cash, and 10 million's deposit are all yours. And these 2 maids, you can also choose one of them as your wife. Think it carefully. This is your last chance.
You can receive such a great reward from my Linglong. Get down on your knees and thank her. What are you waiting for?
I, Li Changsheng, am born with hard bones. I couldn't kneel down.
Li Changsheng, this is your last chance. Kneel down now. You don't kneel down?
I've already given you a chance. What a pity. You don't have the destiny of standing in the 9th heaven. I don't like your temper. I divorce.
What? How dare you, a servant, want to divorce General Linglong?
You really don't know your place. A servant dares to divorce General Linglong. You're clearly humiliated.
Divorce me? You are only a servant. You don't deserve it.
How couldn't I divorce a mere 5-star divine general? Xiao Linglong, you are divorced by me, Li Changsheng. From now on, no matter your birthday, your marriage, your children, your career and fortune, and your death, all of above mentioned have nothing to do with me, Li Changsheng.
How dare he? He is only a servant?
Something big is about to happen. General Linglong is humiliated badly by this guy. She's about to start a massacre.
Aren't you high and mighty? Do you know the one who insults other people will be humiliated by others in the end? How dare you humiliate General Ling? You are only a servant. I'll kill you on behalf of General Ling.
Li Changsheng, you will be the first person in Dragon Kingdom killed by the sword of Renhuang.
Die under the sword of Renhuang. What a lucky guy.
This is the sword of Renhuang, killing thousands of enemies in northern wilderness.
It is said that this sword belongs to the Supreme Celestial Sovereign. After he killed the top 4 Supreme Sovereigns, he disappeared and only left this precious sword to crash and kill all enemies in this world. Use this treasure to kill this servant. It is simply an insult. Use the sword of Renhuang aiming at the people of the Dragon Kingdom. Is the Northern War God blind? How can you be qualified to have the sword of Renhuang?
I'm not afraid to tell you I, Xiao Linglong, had killed 10 divine generals of East Island. The Northern War God valued me and bestowed this sword as a reward. He also told me to go to the Tian King Palace to ask for the Supreme Celestial Sovereign as my master.
What? With this sword, anyone can head to Tian King Palace to ask for Celestial Sovereign to be your master?
If anyone can ask for the Supreme Celestial Sovereign as the master, he or she will be on the same level with the 4 gods of war.
That's right, I heard. War god Tianyi from Li family also want to go to the Taking Palace and ask for the Celestial Sovereign as his master. But it is a pity that he can't have such a chance.
So after General Linglong becomes the disciple of the Celestial Sovereign, she will be comparable to the new god of war in the Dragon Kingdom, War God Tianyi.
Li Tianyi, Li Mu's son.
How dare War God Tianyi was born with the Supreme Bone. How can you, a servant, call him by his name? Your death could not repay this.
A servant, how dare he call War God Tianyi by his name? General Linglong, kill it.
Li Changxing, a divine general could not be humiliated. The god of war should not be insulted. You've committed a capital crime. Go to hell now.
The sword of Renhuang. Are you going to attack?
That's impossible. You can hold the sword of Renhuang with your bare hands.
No way. A servant can hold the sword of Renhuang with his bare hands.
No, it's impossible. General Linglong must have not used her full strength. The servant takes the advantage.
Yes. You don't know? He has a body with brute strength, even 5 cars, dragging him in 5 directions. Can't dismember him.
It turns out that he has brute force. However, it is useless. I just used 1% of my strength. It's all useless. Now, I'm going to use 30% of my strength. Your hands, even your head, will be cut off together.
Don't even think about using 30% of your strength. You're just going all out. If you can take the sword out of my hands, I will admit I lose.
Shameless boasting.
Come on, continue to using your strength. Go, go, go. You haven't eaten yet?
Li Changsheng, you're courting death. Open the heaven entrance.
It is the unique skill of General Linglong, one sword to open the heaven entrance. This servant will be cut in half.
Li Changsheng, you've angered me successfully. Die now.
Ouch, what's going on?
Your skill is really not on the top level. You're not worthy of the sword of Renhuang, just as I told you. Come on, show me all your skills.
That's impossible. How could a servant use 2 fingers to control my sword of Renhuang? Let me go.
That's all for today. I am going to meet the so-called War God Tianyi, who has Supreme Bone. As for Tianqing Palace, there's no need for you to go there. You are not qualified.
Lai Changsheng, how dare you insult me? I will use your blood to sacrifice the sword of Renhuang. Today, I will kill you.
How stubborn you are. Even if I stand here still, the sword of Renhuang will not touch me.
That's impossible. Why won't the sword of Renhuang hurt you? You're just a servant.
Because I'm its master.
What? You are the owner of the sword of Renhuang.
Linglong, don't be fooled by this servant. The sword of Renhuang's master is the Supreme Celestial Sovereign. He worked as a servant for our Xiao family for 3 years. Would the Supreme Celestial Sovereign be our servant?
Yes. The Supreme Celestial Sovereign ranks above the king. How could he condescend to be a servant?
Stop bragging. You're the master of the sword of Renhuang. You call out to it and see if it says yes.
Li Changsheng, I don't expect you to use brute force to such a level. However, the sword belongs to the Celestial Sovereign. It's a piece of top-grade treasure. You said you're its owner. Then you call it. Let's see if it'll respond to you.
You are just a servant. With some brute force, do you really think you're the Celestial Sovereign? Even thinking of controlling the sword of Renhuang.
For the sake of your divorce, I'll prove to you once whether I am the Supreme Celestial Sovereign or not. Sword of Renhuang, rise! You say rise, it will rise. You really think you?
It is rising. Sword of Renhuang, greetings, Supreme Celestial Sovereign.
The sword of Renhuang actually bowed to him 3 times.
When the sword of Renhuang bows, the Celestial Sovereign has arrived. Impossible. Impossible. How can the sword of Renhuang listen to a servant?
The sword of Renhuang follows your instructions. That's impossible. How could you be the Supreme Celestial Sovereign?
The Supreme Celestial Sovereign has been a servant of the Xiao family for 3 years. Impossible. Something must have gone wrong.
The sword of Renhuang is an upright and benevolent sword. In its eyes, all living things are equal. You are a high and mighty person who regards all living beings as ants. That's why you cannot unleash the power of the sword.
Are you really the Supreme Celestial Sovereign?
Yes. I am the Supreme Celestial Sovereign, Li Changsheng.
You are the Supreme Celestial Sovereign. The servant who is engaged to me is the Supreme Celestial Sovereign. You should have told me earlier. Why? Got it. You think I'm not good enough for you? So you come here to humiliate me on purpose. You deliberately use this divorce decree to humiliate me.
Ling Long, wake up. How could he be the Supreme Celestial Sovereign? He must have used some special methods to control the sword of Renhuang.
Who can control the sword of Renhuang?
Your Honor, Northern War God, take a look at this person. Is he the legendary Supreme Celestial Sovereign?
Supreme Celestial Sovereign.
Crap! Crap! He is really the Lord Celestial Sovereign.
Something's wrong. No. Although you resemble the Supreme Celestial Sovereign, I've seen the Supreme Celestial Sovereign before. He dominated the world. His aura soared into the sky. Even if he pretends to be a servant, it couldn't hide his imposing manner either. You are definitely not the Supreme Celestial Sovereign?
Well, I am almost scared to death. I really think he is the Lord Celestial Sovereign, otherwise our Shao family will be the ignorant fool to cancel.
The engagement with the Celestial Sovereign. My art skill is already at the top level, and I can cover my aura. How can you, a mere god of war, recognize me?
You're an imposter. Under Northern War God's magic eyes, you have nowhere to hide, right?
A servant almost disguises himself as the Supreme Celestial Sovereign. Tell me now, what kind of demonic spell do you use to control the sword of Renhua?
It's quite common to control the sword of Renhua, as long as someone is recognized by the Celestial Sovereign or acknowledged by the Tianqing Palace. He or she can control the sword easily.
Your Honor, God of War, could it be that Li Changsheng is also recognized by the Celestial Sovereign?
How dare he pretend to be the Celestial Sovereign if he is recognized? If I remember correctly, he must be a traitor from Tianqing Palace, and now he joins the Outer Realm. He takes the advantage of the Sovereign's disappearance, and impersonates the Celestial Sovereign.
Traitor. The Northern War God is here. You're dead for sure this time.
The Northern War God, Bei Longcheng. Not only your eyes are blind, but also your heart. You call me traitor. Here is the sword of Renhuang. If anyone can pick the sword of Renhuang up, I'll end my life here.
You, how dare you? That is the position of General Linglong. How dare a false Celestial Sovereign sit down?
Personate the Celestial Sovereign? Really don't know your place. The Northern War God is here. How dare you be so arrogant?
Li Changsheng, come off it. I have had the sword for 16 months, killing countless enemies. How could it be possible I can't pick it up? Just wait to commit suicide. Impossible. The sword of Renhuang rise. That's impossible. I've been using the sword of Renhuang all this time. Why can't I even pick it up now?
I told you, the sword of Renhuang can only unleash its greatest power in the hands of a person with integrity, courage, wisdom, and love. You've lost all 4 qualities, so you are not qualified to pick it up.
I am not qualified?
Linglong, don't be distracted. Traitors only know how to play with people's hearts. I've never heard of such nonsense. Only a person with integrity, love, wisdom, and courage can pick up the sword of Renhuang. I'll pick it up now. Let this traitor see clearly.
Bei Longcheng, I say, you can't pick it up.
Rise up.
What? Your Honor, Northern War God can't even pick up the sword of Renhuang. How is this possible?
The sword of Renhuang bestowed to Northern War God by Lord Celestial Sovereign. Why can't he pick it up?
Ah, sword of Renhuang. Rise up.
Rise now.
Ha ha.
I told you, you can't pick it up. Is it true?
Traitor. I can't believe you can control the sword of Renhuang. It seems you're in a high position in Tianqing Palace. What a pity. You've missed one thing.
I told you, I'm not a traitor. I'm the Supreme Celestial Sovereign.
What a joke. You are the Lord Celestial Sovereign? I'm afraid you don't know yet. Today, the mystical tower bangs 9 times consecutively, and the positive energy stretches 30,000 miles. The Supreme Celestial Sovereign is awakened and in position. 4 gods of war and 6 guardians are summoned by emissary Xuanxiao to pay a visit to Celestial Sovereign and congratulate his return.
Lord who has disappeared for 3 years is about to return. How dare you impersonate him? You traitor! You really don't know how you will die.
Traitor! How dare you pretend to be Celestial Sovereign? It will be a great contribution. If I can catch you today, Traitor. You have the strong brute force. Come on, let's catch him together.
Ouch. Here is the emissary Xuan Zhao from the Tianqing Palace.
Everyone comes to greet the emissary Xuanxiao.
Ha 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 ha. Lord Xuanxiao from Tianqing Palace is here. You dare to disguise yourself as the Celestial Sovereign. Your life is over. Lord Xuanxiao, there is someone here who pretends to be the Celestial Sovereign.
How dare you? We greetings, Supreme Celestial Sovereign. Lord, may you have a joyful life.
He's not the Supreme Celestial Sovereign. He is a traitor of the Tianqing Palace. He is just a servant.
How dare you, Bei Longcheng?
Lord Xuanxiao, why do you hit me for a servant? When I look at him, I can't feel a single aura of the Celestial Sovereign. He is just a servant.
Yes, Lord Emissary. He is not the Supreme Celestial Sovereign at all. The Shao family has canceled the engagement with him. He was just our servant in the last 3 years.
Open your eyes wide and take a good look. Who is he? You are too blind to recognize the Lord. Shouldn't I punish you?
I deserve it.
Shouldn't you be punished for humiliating the Lord?
According to the law, you shall be killed.
I think you have lived a too happy life. As the Northern War God, you acted like a tyrant, and you despised the poor and loved the rich. Have you forgotten who saved you from a pile of corpses?
It was the Lord Celestial Sovereign. I am blind. Please kill me, Lord Celestial Sovereign.
He is really the Supreme Celestial Sovereign. Our family have broken off the engagement with him.
Greetings, Supreme Celestial Sovereign.
I was wrong. My servant, no, Li Chengsheng, no, Lord Celestial Sovereign, I won't cancel this engagement.
We won't cancel this engagement.
As I said, this is the last chance for your family, and the divorce decree is here. This doesn't depend on you. What do you take my words for?
Divorce decree? What is divorce decree?
How can you take your words back? The divorce decree contains the Celestial Sovereign's power. Even if you destroy it, it will also be engraved in your family forever.
Look at the ground.
I want to wipe it off. Wipe it off.
Don't waste your energy. My words can't be erased by your power.
No, you have promised my grandfather, our old family master, that you would marry me. You can't divorce me.
Let it go. I've already given you a chance. What a pity. You are blinded by the title of the 5-star Divine General. You even can't see yourself clearly?
No. If everyone finds out I am divorced by the Supreme Celestial Sovereign, our Shao family is finished. How can I still have the face to go out? If you really want to divorce me, why don't you just kill me?
Your old family master had once done me a favor, but your Shao family is ruthless to me. I, Li Changsheng, will not be unjust. I won't take the sword of Renhuang back. You're still the 5-star Divine General. You shall continue guarding the northern wilderness, all of you. Behave yourselves.
No.
Xuanxiao, do you have any news about my mum?
Lord Celestial Sovereign, Mistress, is now a servant in the Li family?
A servant? When Li Mu dug out my supreme bone, he promised to treat my mother well. It's all my fault. I had to seal my primordial spirit when I exercised my skills. I don't know how much my mother has suffered.
Celestial Sovereign, you haven't returned for many years. Tomorrow, Li Mu would hold a 60th birthday party, by the way. He'll expel you from the family. Then, let your mother completely become a servant of the Li family.
Li Mu? He is courting death.
Celestial Sovereign, please give me the order to exterminate the Lee family tonight.
The vengeance to dig out bones, the resentment for humiliating my mother, I'll pay for it myself. He, Li Mu, even wants to celebrate his birthday. Tomorrow I will send him to death.
Let's go.
Lord Celestial Sovereign has left. I am scared to death.
Who would have thought the Supreme Celestial Sovereign can hide his name and work as a servant of the Shao family for 3 years?
Your Shao family could have marriage to the Supreme Celestial Sovereign, and Ms. Shao can ascend to the 9th heaven, but it is destroyed by you all.
Ling Long, I'm too ashamed to stay in Zheng City anymore. I'm going back to the northern wilderness. Take care of yourself.
Lai Changsheng, you're ruthless. You are the Supreme Celestial Sovereign. Why did you pretend to be a servant to humiliate me?
Alas, General Linglong, I can tell Lord Celestial Sovereign still has feelings for you otherwise.
Feelings? He is the Supreme Celestial Sovereign. What kind of feelings could there be? Get out. Supreme Celestial Sovereign Li Chengsheng. Xiaolinglong will not admit your humiliation. I will definitely marry you.
Celestial Sovereign, everything is ready.
All right, let's go to the Li family to see Li Mu off at the end.
Today is my birthday. I have 3 important things to announce to you all.
What are more important than your birthday?
Of course, they are very important things. First, your brother, War God Tianyi, is favored by the king. He will also become the 5th god of war in our Dragon Kingdom.
What? My son, Tianyi, has become a new god of war. I've told you a long time ago, my son, Tianyi, has the supreme talent, sure enough, and no one in the entire Dragon Kingdom dares bully our Li family. Ha ha ha.
My brother has become a god of war, then I am the sister of the god of war. Doesn't that mean only the king can match me in the whole Dragon Kingdom?
Changsheng? 15 years passed, where are you exactly?
Why don't you congratulate us? Don't you be jealous of my son, Tianyi? Don't you miss your useless son?
I didn't! Congratulations, Patriarch Li. Congratulations, War God Tianyi.
Don't even think about your useless son. It is his glory to dig out the supreme bone for my brother.
The second thing is, your brother will come back to Zheng City and celebrate my birthday. Furthermore, he will bring a big gift from the king.
My brother is coming back. Hurry up and clean up. We are about to welcome the god of war. If I see a speck of dust, I'll let you lick it clean.
Yeah.
The third thing is, no one knows whether Li Changsheng was dead or alive. In the past 15 years today, I will delete his name from the family tree. His mother Lan will be our Li family's official servant, and the position of the Li family head will be taken by Tianyi.
What? Delete Changsheng's name from the family tree. He wasn't dead. He's still alive. He will definitely come back. He'll definitely come back.
He is just a waste whose supreme bone was dug out. He was thrown into the northern wilderness. Do you really think he can come back alive?
Northern wilderness? Didn't you say you would put him in foster care? And will let him come back after Tianyi inherits the Li family?
My dear sister-in-law, you're so naive. It is said that if one loses his supreme bone, he will be rejected by heaven and earth. So I am a little worried, and have been waiting for 15 years. But now it seems that that's just a legend? Ha 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 ha.
Changsheng, it's me who hurt you. I'm blind to believe these heartless people.
Dare to scold my father. I want your life.
Chief of Police of Zhang City, Shen Wanlong, presents 1,000-year-old ginseng to celebrate Mr. Li's birthday.
The distinguished guest has arrived. I will deal with you later.
Brother Li, may you live a long and healthy life.
Ha ha ha, Director Shen, thank you.
Qi Feng, governor of Jiang province, presents a pair of fine jade. Celebrate Mr. Li's birthday.
Brother Li, Tianyi was promoted to God of War. The king values him. Double blessings.
Thank you, Governor. It is all thanks to the king's love. Who is playing funeral music?
Who is it that plays funeral music at Mr. Li's birthday? Are you tired of living?
Wish the head of the Li family dies soon. If he has a son, his son will be a slave for generations. If he has a daughter.
Who is playing funeral music?
Crazy playing funeral music for Mr. Li's birthday. This is crazy.
Who are you? How dare you come to make trouble at War God Tianyi's place?
I'm a debt collector. I'm here to settle the debt? Li Mu owed me 15 years ago.
Debt. Kid, what debt are you settling? Do you know? This is the residence of War God Tianyi.
I, Li Changsheng, wants to settle the debt that you dug out my supreme bone.
Li Changsheng. So it was you, little thing. You didn't die in the northern wilderness. You dare to come back.
The idea of digging bones back then, you were the one who came up with it, right?
How dare you hit me? My son is a war god, the supreme talent. How dare you hit me?
Do I need to pick a date to hit you?
Something big has happened, brat. How dare you hit War God Tianyi's mother? You will die without a burial place?
Hey. I'm the governor of Jiang province, Qi Feng. Immediately mobilize. All armed forces of Jiang province. Come to War God Tianyi's mansion at 12 in the Delhi.
Immediately block the entire Jiang city. Don't let anyone escape. Block the entire Li family. Kill whoever tries to escape.
Yes, sir.
Outrageous. Who are you? What is your identity? How dare you order them to block off the whole Jiang province?
Do you know that War God Tianyi is a new god of war? The king values him.
Even if the king is here, I will take revenge all the same. Not to mention he is just a war god.
Outrageous with me here. I won't stand by and watch.
I am here to collect the debt. Stay out of this, you irrelevant guys. Anyone who doesn't stay out of it will have to take care of the consequence.
Get out of the way, otherwise I will kill you first.
The Li family hadn't spoken yet. You wagging dog can't wait to take credit.
You are looking for death?
What, this guy can actually catch a bullet with his bare hands?
Catch a bullet with hands? Take this then. Bastard, how dare you slap me in the face?
Since you are a dog, you must be prepared to be beaten.
Governor, you!
Get out of the way if you dare to stand in my way again.
Li Changsheng, come here and kneel down, otherwise your mother will die immediately.
Mom.
Kneel down, Li Changsheng.
Let go of my mother. I'll spare you today.
You spare me? Li Changsheng, you are probably unaware that you have been removed from the family tree.
Changsheng, I am fine as long as you are alive. Leave now. Today, War God Tianyi is coming back. When he is back, you will be unable to leave here. Leave now.
Too late. When my brother comes back, you and your mother will be ground to ashes. Kneel down, otherwise I'll kill this oldie now.
Leave now. Never mind about me. Take good care of yourself. Mom has lived long enough.
I say it again. Let go of my mother and I will spare you and your family.
Spare me? You better think about the chances of survival for you and your mother. My son is a war god. He is about to return. When he is back, you don't even have time to escape.
Don't be arrogant, Li Changsheng. Now that your supreme bone has been removed, even if you have the cultivation, How great could it be? With a tower. You think you're the tower-bearing heavenly king, or the supreme celestial sovereign?
Noisy.
Madam,
How dare you kill me? Your mother is in my daughter's hands. My son is a war god, the supreme master.
You, the culprit who removed the supreme bone, have a load of crap.
Madam, you.
Li Changsheng, your son killed my mother. Go to hell.
Shoo.
War god Tianyi's mother is dead.
No matter who you are, now that you killed her, no one can save you.
Shoo, tell your brother to come back immediately. His mother got killed at home. Tell him to take revenge fiercely.
Yes, you are a dead duck. When my brother comes back, he'll definitely cut you and your mother into pieces.
Changsheng, leave now, quick.
Mom, you've been exploited by the Li family ruthlessly for 15 years. I'm just collecting some interest from them now. When Li Tianyi comes back, I'll let him experience the pain of bone removal.
Leave. Hurry up, for the past 15 years. Accept their mistreatment willingly. As long as you're alive.
You want to leave here, even if you and your mother are chopped into pieces. It can't delay my anger.
Patriarch, please spare Changsheng 15 years ago. You removed his supreme bone once. I'll repay the madam's life with mine.
How dare you compare your life to that of my wife?
Mom. Limu, you're courting death, Mystical Tower. Rise!
Li Changsheng, where are you hiding my dad?
Your father is in the tower. He is being suppressed.
Dad.
Release me. Ahaha, it's burning hot. Release me now, I'm too hot. Aha, it's scorching hot.
Li Changsheng, what have you done to my father? Release my dad now.
This tower is called the Mystical Tower. It contains a separate space with only 2 seasons, summer and winter. The 2 seasons alternate every 3 minutes, so your father is suffering from ice and fire inside.
Why does the Mystical Tower sound so familiar?
Mystical Tower is the top magic weapon of the Supreme Celestial Sovereign. Why is it in his hands?
Liar. You have lost your supreme bone. How could you be the Supreme Celestial Sovereign? How dare you fake the Mystical Tower? You're adding another sin to your crime. Release my dad now, I may consider asking my brother to spare you and make you an eunuch in the palace.
Release me, otherwise I'll tear you limb from limb, eat and peel you alive, or cut you into pieces.
You are too noisy.
Ah!
Li Changsheng, what have you done to my father?
This tower will emit 1 sound if I pat on it once. Its alternation of seasons will be faster tenfold. It will emit 2 sounds if I pat twice. Then the cold air will be turned into the icy soul of the hell. It will emit 3 sounds if I pat thrice. Then the hot air will be turned into Samadhi true fire. Your dad will be reduced to ashes later.
I don't believe you at all. What kind of mystical tower is this? It is impossible for you to be the Supreme Celestial Sovereign?
It is cold. I am wrong. Changsheng, I'm your uncle. I shouldn't have removed your supreme bone. Please spare me.
Li Changsheng, release my dad now.
Changsheng? Release him, please. Years ago, the mother of Tianyi suggested removing your supreme bone. Today, she is dead here. Now the past grudge has been resolved.
Mom? You have suffered the humiliation for 15 years.
Changsheng, I am fine as long as you're alive. No matter you are the Celestial Sovereign or with other identity, War God Tianyi should not be offended. Release him. Let's leave and seek a shelter far away from here. Okay?
Right, release me now. Otherwise, if Tianyi comes back, both of you will die just like your father and end up being neither human nor ghost.
What do you mean by neither human nor ghost? Didn't Schwanz die of illness?
He died of illness, but the cause of illness is the poison administered by my father.
Xiangji poison?
Exact. Anyone intoxicated with this poison will not die immediately, but survive for a few years. During the first year of intoxication, he will experience severe pain of bones, During the second year of intoxication, he will develop the atrophy of all bones. Bones may break when being touched. During the third year of intoxication, his bones and tendons will be curled and he will die of intense pain. Such pain is tenfold of that caused by being cut into 1,000 pieces. Slap me, ha ha ha, continue to slap me. My brother will be back soon if you don't release my dad. When my brother comes back, you will suffer from this poison, aching to death. Let me see if you still dare.
You are so vicious. My father is your uncle. He is your brother.
Brother, ha 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 ha. Why is he able to inherit the Lee family upon birth? It is just because he was born earlier than me. Besides, why is his son born with the supreme bone? But my son is an ordinary man. I want to take everything from him and poison him to death. I remove the supreme bone from his son. But you can do nothing about me?
My brother is a war god. My father is the head of the family, but you're just stray dogs.
You are indeed worse than beasts. What's the point of keeping you alive?
It is freezing cold. Bastard, are you gonna freeze me to death?
As the tower emits two sounds, the cold air will be turned into the icy soul of the hell.
Li Chongqing, if you dare pat on the tower, I swear that when my brother is back, you will die. More miserably than those killed by the Chengji poison.
I'll sit and wait for him to come back.
The Imperial Edict comes. His Majesty congratulates Mr. Li on his birthday and wishes him longevity.
Li Chongqing, you're a dead duck. The king comes to celebrate my father's birthday. If you dare, you kill my father. Your act is equivalent to rebellion.
The king's decree is hereby proclaimed. By the grace of heaven, His Majesty issues an edict. The god of war of the Dragon Kingdom, Tianyi, with outstanding merits, is promoted to be war god. Tianyi, his father, Li Mu, is honored as the Marquis of Jiang City for his contribution in raising the sun, the end. Li Mu, the Marquis of Jiang City,
cannot accept the Imperial Edict? Because he has been reduced to ashes in this tower. He has already been turned into ashes.
It's all over. The divine tower rang 3 times. The summer heat turned into the Samadhi true fire. For Patriarch Li, he was just conferred the Marquis. Suddenly, he was turned into ashes.
And Li Mu, Patriarch Li is dead. Who else could withstand the wrath of the returning war god Tianyi?
How dare you? Who are you? How dare you kill the backbone of the country?
Backbone of the country? Your Majesty, are you blind?
Hey, Patriarch Li is fine. I told you so. How could he have the mystical tower of the Supreme Celestial Sovereign?
Luckily, Marquis of Jiang City was fine. Otherwise, you'll be guilty of a capital offense. Marquis of Jiang City, get up and accept the decree.
His Majesty conferred you the Marquis of Jiang City.
He can no longer get up. It's just a pile of ashes.
The sky has collapsed. Patriarch Li has been turned into ashes.
Dad. Li Chongqing, you're so ruthless. How dare you turn my father into ashes in front of His Majesty and Angel? Let me tell you, even if my brother War God Tianyi doesn't kill you, His Majesty will definitely kill you.
Li Chongqing, how dare you kill the backbone of the country? Your act is equivalent to rebellion. Guards, take him down.
Rebellion? Mystical Tower is here. Open your eyes wide and see clearly who I am.
This is the Mystical Tower. You're the Supreme Celestial Sovereign. How is this possible? Lord Celestial Sovereign disappeared long ago after killing the 4 Supreme Sovereign.
Lord Angel, well, he's an imposter. His Supreme Bone has already been dug out by my dad. How could he become the Supreme Celestial Sovereign?
How dare you pretend to be Lord Celestial Sovereign? This is a severe crime leading to genocide. I'll definitely report this to His Majesty when I get back.
Lord Xuanxiao arrives.
Dear Supreme Celestial Sovereign, Lord Xuanxiao from the Tianqing Palace. Is he really Lord Celestial Sovereign?
Lord Celestial Sovereign, the entire Jiang province has been closed down. No exit is allowed. All the forces in the Jiang province have been suppressed.
Lord Celestial Sovereign,
It's the legendary guardian spirit of the Dragon Kingdom. How senseless I am. Supreme Celestial Sovereign.
Dear Lord Celestial Sovereign. Ah, welcome the return of Lord Celestial Sovereign. May Lord Celestial Sovereign live forever.
Supreme Celestial Sovereign. This crap with a ruined Supreme Bone. How could he be the Supreme Celestial Sovereign?
How dare you disrespect the Celestial Sovereign? Kneel down.
Supreme Celestial Sovereign. My son is actually the Supreme Celestial Sovereign.
Mom? I have something urgent to attend to today. I'll spare your life for now. When your brother, War God Tianyi, comes back. Mom, let's go. Xiao Linglong.
Dear Supreme Celestial Sovereign,
What are you doing here? I told you that I've written a divorce decree. We're done.
please give me another chance.
If you miss it, you miss it. My mother is sick from hard work. I'm going to take her to find treatment. Get off.
Auntie is seriously ill. Lord Celestial Sovereign must have no residence yet in Zhang City. I have a residence here that I've never lived in. Auntie can stay there temporarily to recover me.
Xiao Linglong, you're a real pain in the ass. You're stuck on me, aren't you? I am the Supreme Celestial Sovereign. How come I couldn't find a place to stay? Get out of my way.
Wait.
Xiao Linglong, you don't want to live, do you? Xuan Xiao, take her down.
Yes, my lord?
I do. My residence is in Yunding Heights. It's at the top of the mountains with open terrain and tranquil surroundings. You can see the sea of clouds and the entire Zhang province, ideal for patients. No better residence than that in Zhang province.
Xiao Linglong, you'd better not lie to me. If I find out that you have other agendas, I'll make you live in extreme misery.
I wouldn't dare.
Lead the way.
Follow me. Supreme Celestial Sovereign. No matter how great you are, you have to listen to your mom. As long as I win over your mother.
Well, finally he left. Celestial Sovereign's aura is too compelling.
Life is unpredictable? So unpredictable. I didn't expect that without the Supreme Bone. He could rise up and become the Supreme Celestial Sovereign.
Even the 4 gods of war could only kneel at his feet. I almost offended him.
When gods fight, mortals suffer. Miss Li, I'm sorry for your loss. I'll take my leave now.
Well, Governor Q. War God Tianyi is about to arrive. Aren't you waiting for him?
Well, Lord Angel offended the Supreme Celestial Sovereign. Whether War God Tianyi would lose his position or not is an open question.
Miss Li, Lord Angel, we shall take our leave as well.
See you around.
Ha 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 ha. Get out. Get out, all of you. Why are you scared of the Supreme Celestial Sovereign? I'm not scared, my brother. War God Tianyi with the Supreme Bone. He'll definitely kill this Supreme Celestial Sovereign.
Miss Li, War God Tianyi has achieved tremendous feats. His Majesty will definitely protect him. What do you mean? Nothing. Everyone knows that. Celestial Sovereign is the Udamam of the Dragon Kingdom. He is supreme, then where should His Majesty be put?
No worries for His Majesty. My brother and I will definitely be loyal to His Majesty and become his sharpest sword.
I will definitely report to His Majesty the loyalty of War God Tianyi.
Dad, Mom, I'm back! What's going on? Isn't it Dad's birthday today? Where is everyone? How come no one in the whole province came to celebrate Dad's birthday? Do they just think nothing of me, War God Tianyi?
War God Tianyi, I'm sorry for your losses. Your father, Marquis of Jiang City, and mother are both dead.
Dead? Impossible. I'm a ward god in the Dragon Kingdom. Who dares to kill my parents? Even the 4 gods of war don't have the guts.
It's true, Dad and Mom are dead. It's Li Chengsheng, that little bastard. He used the Samadhi True Fire to burn Dad to ashes.
Li Changsheng. Is he the boy who was thrown to the northern wilderness 15 years ago?
Exactly. It's him. I didn't expect that. He didn't die even with his Supreme Bone being dug out. He even became the Supreme Celestial Sovereign.
Isn't it just a Supreme Bone? I dug out his Supreme Bone. It's his honor. How dare he takes revenge on me? I must kill him.
War God Tianyi, Supreme Celestial Sovereign, has unrivaled combat effectiveness. You're no match for him, as I see. Take your sister and run away from the Zhang province. Take shelter under His Majesty's protection.
Run away? Why should I run away? I heard that the Supreme Celestial Sovereign was also in the Supreme Realm 3 years ago. He was seriously injured in that battle. I was born with the Supreme Bone. Now, I have also reached the Supreme Realm.
What? You've also reached the Supreme Realm?
Exactly, Supreme Celestial Sovereign Li Changsheng. I will definitely kill him. To become the new god of the Yan Kingdom.
Good, I'll stream them with my own hands.
Sister, give the order. Send invitations to the bigwigs in Zhang province, saying that in 3 days, we'll hold a supreme meeting at our house to congratulate me on my elevation to the Supreme Realm.
I'll let everyone in Zhang province watch how we get the lost glory back. Make them regret it.
In addition, send a message to Li Changsheng as well. At the Supreme Meeting, I'm going to send him to his death in person.
No problem.
I'll immediately report this to His Majesty to come here and help you. As long as Li Changsheng dies, you will be made in charge of the Tianqing Palace as the new Supreme Celestial Sovereign.
Auntie, this is the ginseng soup. I made with 1,000-year-old ginseng. Let me feed you.
Oh dear, how can I ask you to serve an old woman like me? Well, I can take it myself.
Well, Auntie, you're very weak now. Let me feed you.
Oh. What a good girl. Whoever marries you is blessed.
Who's willing to marry me? I've been fighting outside all year round. He didn't like me at all. He even divorced me.
Who's so blind? What a good girl. He even divorced you.
I don't dare to say.
It's all right. Just say it. Changsheng is the Celestial Sovereign. I'll ask him to uphold justice for you.
The one that divorced me is your son, Supreme Celestial Sovereign, Li Changsheng.
What? It's that little bastard Changsheng who divorced you.
He is so fierce.
Well, this bastard. Why doesn't he cherish such a good girl? Does he want to rebel? I'll teach him a lesson.
Mom? Why did you call me here? What's up?
Get out, you little bastard. I'll fix you later. Get out first.
All right.
Young lady, don't worry. If he dares to pick on you, I'll stand up for you.
Auntie, it's not all his fault. I've been fighting outside all the time. I didn't even know that. My grandpa arranged this marriage for us.
Then how did he get to your house? How did your grandpa get you two engaged?
Back then he was injured. He was saved by my grandpa. My grandpa really likes him. At that time, his primordial spirit was sealed. He just worked at my house. Later, my grandpa arranged an engagement for us.
Then how come the marriage was cancelled?
Later, I became the 5-star Divine General. I didn't want to be dragged down by relationships. I just wanted to fight on the battlefield. So I gave him a house and 10 million cash to cancel our engagement.
Oh, what a pity. If only you could become my daughter-in-law. Soon I could have a grandchild. It's just Changsheng's fault. He's not lucky enough to marry you.
No, Auntie. After I broke off the engagement with him, I found that
What is it? Tell me. Did he bully you? Did he touch you? Just tell me. I'll uphold justice for you.
I've fallen in love with Li Changsheng.
You've fallen in love with Changsheng?
A whim flashed. Someone was plotting against me, harmful to me. Nothing at all? So strange. How can be spoken of? A name can be given.
Dear Supreme Celestial Sovereign.
What's the matter?
Lord Celestial Sovereign. Yesterday, War God Tianyi returned. He sent out invitations today. A supreme meeting will be held 3 days later. Furthermore, he also sent an invitation to our Tianqing Palace.
It's a gesture of displaying his power.
Celestial Sovereign, Tianyi must have reached the Supreme Realm. You'd better be careful.
It has been already 15 years since he dug out my supreme bone. Even a pig should have reached the Supreme Realm by now. But this cousin of mine is even worse than a pig? He could enter the Supreme Realm. There must be something else going on?
After our secret investigation, we found that both His Majesty and Fusang have close ties with him.
That's why he could reach the Supreme Realm. It turned out that he serves two masters. He dedicates his loyalty to His Majesty to obtain resources. Also, he sells out the Dragon Kingdom to obtain Fusang's practice resources. That's how he entered the Supreme Realm.
Celestial Sovereign, should I gather the 4 gods of war to join forces to kill Tianyi? Find out the evidence of his betrayal of the Dragon Kingdom?
No need. 3 years ago, I slaughtered countless Supreme. Now I've entered the Emperor Realm. I can destroy the Supreme with a snap of my fingers. I'll just let him dance. Let's see. How many people will secretly show up? 3 days later, go to the Li family to settle all the grudges. Off you go.
Yes, my lord, I'll take my leave now.
Changsheng, come here.
Coming. Mom, are you looking for me? Xiao Long? What did you do? Why are you being shy now?
No, I didn't want to. No, I'm not shy.
Inexplicable. What a lunatic, Mom. Just let me know if you need anything.
I'm fine, you young people shouldn't stick with me all the time. Take Ling Long out for a walk, shopping or whatever. This is what young people like you should do.
Shopping with her? Never.
Are you going or not? Your father passed away early. You've finally grown up. Why don't you get married and have a baby? What are you up to? How am I supposed to face your father?
A baby? No, Mom. You're thinking way too much. I'm not married yet. Besides, I haven't met my Ms. Right.
Isn't Ling Long the right girl? As I see, this girl has a big butt. She will deliver a boy. Marrying her would definitely be the right decision.
Mom? Does she have a big butt? How come I didn't see it?
Stinky brat. Is this how you look at a young lady?
Mom, the relationship between her and me was over. Besides, for this engagement, she chose to end it herself. For the sake of her grandfather's kindness to me. I didn't even argue with her.
A life-saving debt deserves repayment in full. If it weren't for her grandfather's help, we might never have had the chance to meet again.
Mom.
Changsheng, listen to me. Mr. Xiao arranged an engagement for you back then. At that time, you were such a naive fellow. He betrothed his precious granddaughter to you. You shouldn't forget this favor, just because of a small fault of hers. Ling Long stayed up all night to watch over me, just for that. You should at least spend some time with her. Whether it works out or not, I won't force you.
Fine. Mom, I'll take your advice.
Off you go then.
Let's go. Don't think you've convinced my mom that I'll marry you. Let me tell you straight, that's impossible. Let go? Hey, you're shy again. What do you mean? I didn't do anything. Go on, refute that. Aren't you 5-star divine general? Where's your pride? Don't put on that delicate, fragile act with me. I don't buy it.
Auntie said, all men fancy the docile and obedient type. I'll obey everything you tell me.
Wait. You'll obey everything I tell you? Don't. You, no matter what you become, I won't marry you anyway.
I'm not pushing you to marry me.
Fine. Go ahead and pretend. Keep up your act then. Let's see how long you can keep it up. I'll join you on this shopping trip, just to fulfill Mom's request. Then we'll go our separate ways.
Fine. Come with me to change my clothes.
Change clothes? Let's go. What a mess we're in. Majestic Supreme Celestial Sovereign, what sins have I committed? A woman can be more troublesome than top 10 Supreme Masters.
This trick that Auntie taught me is really effective.
Hey, keep up.
Linglong, it's easy for a woman to chase after a man. Just be gentle and compliant. I don't believe that brat won't fall for you.
But he doesn't like me at all. Maybe he even hates me a little.
Then you should have a child for him. I'll help you. No matter what it takes to take him down. If you're pregnant, he'll have to marry you, willing or not.
Give birth to a son for you. Let's see if you marry me or not.
It's a whim again. Who else in the world can scheme against me? Could it be my Grandmaster Hong Jun has returned? Wow. Never expect to see this girl, in women's dress instead of her armor. Looks stunning.
Li Changsheng, can you help zip up my dress? I can't reach it on my own.
Zip up your dress? Don't play any tricks on me.
No, I won't. Come shopping with me this time then. I promise not to pester you again.
All right.
Help me zip it up.
Your chest looks quite fit. Sorry. Are you all right?
It hurts so much.
Hurt? Where does it hurt?
It's not here?
It's up there. Here?
Yeah. It's not here? A little higher up.
It's still up there? Here?
Yes. That's it. My tailbone seems to be broken. It hurts so much. Can you help me get to the bed, please?
Women are troublesome. Come here. You find a doctor. Have a rest first.
Well, please don't. I don't want other men to touch me. I felt quite comfortable when you massaged earlier. How about giving me another massage?
Fine. Please lie down.
Yes? That's it. So comfortable. Please go on.
You're playing tricks on me.
Ouch.
You're playing with fire.
I like it.
What are you doing? Let me tell you straight, I won't marry you.
I didn't ask you to marry me.
Xiaoling Long, you're playing with fire. What you're doing means nothing to me? I've made it clear, I won't marry you, period.
I'm not asking you to marry me either. I am willing to do so.
Xiaoling Long, you go ahead and play with fire. I'll never take responsibility for this.
All I seek is a night of pleasure. I don't need you to take responsibility for me.
Good, Xiaoling Long. How dare you treat me like this?
Supreme Celestial Sovereign? So what? Still ended up being dominated by me?
How dare you? Xiaoling Long, don't assume that just because you're the first to share my bed as my lady, I'll take responsibility for you.
I don't need Lord Celestial Sovereign be responsible for me. There's another life will be responsible for me.
What do you mean?
My Lord Celestial Sovereign. Yesterday was my fertile window. You're very likely to be a father soon.
You're indeed plotting against me, aren't you? Fine. Get up. Come with me to attend the heaven.
I really didn't expect that War God Tianyi has ascended to the Supreme Realm already.
He's the second one in Dragon Kingdom, isn't he? The status of War God Tianyi has leapfrogged the four gods of war. I'm afraid only the legendary Supreme Celestial Sovereign might surpass him.
Supreme Celestial Sovereign can't surpass war. God Tianyi!
What? Supreme Celestial Sovereign can't surpass War God Tianyi now. Supreme Celestial Sovereign has been a Supreme Master for many years.
What do you know? 3 years ago, Supreme Celestial Sovereign killed 4 gods of Supreme Realm from the Outer Realm. Maybe he has fallen from the Supreme Realm.
Fallen from the Supreme Realm. In the future, who else in the Dragon Kingdom can endure the gods of the Outer Realm?
No wonder. Li Changsheng had been a servant to the Xiao family for 3 years. It turns out he suffered a severe injury, leading to a drastic decline in his martial arts prowess.
That's right. How dare he divorce Ling Long? Now that the Supreme Celestial Sovereign is gone, isn't he still the War God Tianyi? War God Tianyi is the pillar for Dragon Kingdom.
Governor Qi has arrived.
You're right, War God Tianyi has already gained the full support of the Lord Sovereign. From now on, what War God Tianyi says goes in this realm.
But what about the Supreme Celestial Sovereign?
He killed the parents of War God Tianyi. I'm afraid he can't escape today.
But the Supreme Celestial Sovereign killed the parents of War God Tianyi?
He is really bold, a pseudo-sovereign who has fallen from the realm. He provoked a true sovereign. He's really asking for trouble, isn't he?
It really scared me to death that day. Never thought the Supreme Celestial Sovereign has become fallen phoenix poorer than a chicken.
War God Tianyi is at the height of his power, while Supreme Celestial Sovereign is on the verge of decline like the setting sun. Jihan, when you see War God Tianyi later, you can have a good conversation with him.
Governor Qi, how noble War God Tianyi is. My Ling Long is a 5-star divine general. Why not go with Miss Qi to have conversation with God of War?
Ha 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 ha.
Well, where's Supreme Celestial Sovereign? Has he run off knowing War God Tianyi has ascended to Supreme Realm?
Ha 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 ha. The 5-star divine general Xiao Linglong has arrived.
Oh, Ling Long is here. Wait a minute. I'm definitely going to make sure she gets to know the God of War. Ling Long, why are you with this servant again?
Slave? Changsheng is now the Supreme Celestial Sovereign.
He is still the Supreme Celestial Sovereign. It won't be after a while. War God Tianyi had ascended to the Supreme Realm. This bastard killed the parents of War God Tianyi. He'll die without a burial place soon.
Right. Li Tianyi has ascended to the Supreme Realm of Xiao Linglong. It's not too late for you to leave me.
Lai Chengsheng, I am a 5-star divine general. I've fought and killed enemies. I admire and respect heroes. If you fight and kill the enemy, I'll follow you even if you are a slave. If you're cowardly, I'll leave you, even if you are the Celestial Sovereign.
Ling Long, do you lose your mind? Li Changsheng killed 4 Supreme Sovereigns 3 years ago. He has fallen to a lower level. He isn't a Supreme Sovereign anymore.
Exactly. General Linglong, Supreme Celestial Sovereign, might be killed by War God Tianyi today. You have to make it through.
If he dies, I'll die with him.
Ling Long, my brother thinks highly of you. Why do you want to follow this dying man to the grave?
With the qualifications of War God Tianyi, it's nearly impossible for him to reach the Supreme Realm. Yet he suddenly reached the Supreme Realm. He must have obtained exceptional resources. Did he commit treason? With the qualifications of War God Tianyi, it's nearly impossible for him to reach the Supreme Realm. Yet he suddenly reached the Supreme Realm. He must have obtained exceptional resources. Did he commit treason?
Xiao Linglong, how dare you slander my brother?
Slander? As for the evidence of Heavenly God of War's treason, I've sent my men to check. He wants to hold the Heavenly Sovereign's assembly? I'll send him to prison.
You're afraid, Li Changsheng? You're afraid.
What am I afraid of?
You're afraid that my brother will kill you. Otherwise, with your tactics, you wouldn't be looking for so-called evidence and wouldn't dare to push me lightly.
Oh, then what should I do with my tactics?
With your tactics, even if you don't kill me, you're going to slap me hard, but do you dare to do that now? Do you dare to slap me? Ouch.
You like to be slapped. I have to satisfy this kind of morbid needs.
Very well, Li Changsheng, you're still so insolent. When my brother arrives, I'll see if you can still be arrogant.
Lord Celestial Sovereign, you and the War God Tianyi are both guardians of the Dragon Kingdom. You should work together.
That's right, Lord Celestial Sovereign. Although you're no longer of Supreme Realm, you're still as good as the four gods of war. As long as you apologize, I believe the war god Tianyi will forgive you. Forgive him? He killed my parents. How could I forgive him so easily?
Miss Li, after all, you dug up Lord Celestial Sovereign's supreme bone first. Lord Celestial Sovereign had died once. He has contributed greatly in protecting the Dragon King. You can't just kill him.
How about this? Li Changsheng has been a servant in our Xiao family for 3 years. Let him be a servant to the war god Tianyi for 3 years too. Wouldn't that be the best of both parties?
Old madam? Changsheng's primordial spirit was sealed. That's why he worked for our family for 3 years. Now Changsheng is the supreme celestial sovereign. How can he become a servant again? How can he accept such humiliation?
General Linglong, the supreme celestial sovereign is the one who survives. He fell from the realm and barely survived. How dare he put on airs as the supreme celestial sovereign? Li Changsheng, if you're willing to be my dog and let me chain your neck, I'll consider asking my brother to spare your life.
You're making me a servant, saying I've fallen from the realm. I'd like to ask, who gave you that illusion? How do you know I, Li Changsheng, am not a master in the Supreme Realm?
Come off it! Li Changsheng, do you dare to swear you're still in the Supreme Realm?
Your Highness War God Tianyi.
What a contemptible wretch.
Please stand up. Thank you all for coming to my Heavenly Sovereign's assembly. As God of War, this assembly is to celebrate my breakthrough to the Supreme Realm. I've become the only Supreme God of War in Dragon Kingdom.
Congratulations to War God Tianyi on reaching the Supreme Realm. May you be blessed with immortal fortune.
Li Changsheng, do you see it clearly? I dug out your supreme bone. So what? You have become the Supreme Celestial Sovereign. So what? Everyone is centered on me. All glory shall be upon me.
You're just reached the Supreme Realm. How dare you be so arrogant? Don't you know that 3 years ago, the Supreme Celestial Sovereign killed 4 Supreme Sovereigns from Outer Realm in a single battle?
So what if I know? Everyone knows that in that battle, the Supreme Celestial Sovereign forced a breakthrough and got seriously injured. Right now, his power might be the same as 4 gods of war. How can he compare to my brother, Heavenly Sovereign?
That's right. War god Tianyi has already reached the Supreme Realm. How can he continue to be called the God of War? He should be called the Heavenly Sovereign.
Well, everyone, it's still too early to change the way you address me. His Majesty hasn't formally bestowed me the title.
Heavenly Sovereign, isn't it just a matter of time? If His Majesty doesn't bestow the title upon you, do you expect this Supreme Celestial Sovereign who has fallen into a lower level to do so?
Linglong, we fought together before. Now the one who can match you as a 5-star Divine General is me. Are you going to continue to follow this soon-to-fall, worthless loser?
How dare you try to take my woman away from me? Li Tianyi? You must be eager to die.
Changsheng, you piece of shit. How dare you threaten my brother? Are you crazy?
How dare you curse the Heavenly Sovereign? You're nothing. You must lose your mind. How about we piss in your face to wake you up?
Come on, let's do it. Don't do it if you're diabetic. This loser will taste the sweetness of it and get addicted.
Ha 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 ha. Li Changsheng, enjoy the humiliation.
How dare you? How dare you disrespect the Celestial Sovereign?
Lord Xuanxiao, your master is losing power. As the envoy of Tai King Palace, what could you do?
You're courting death.
Xuanxiao, how dare you? This is not Tai King Palace.
Anyone who humiliates the Celestial Sovereign will be killed.
Li Changsheng, why don't you dare to move? Is it because your current power is weaker than Tai King Palace's great guardian? So, you hide behind a woman.
Li Tianyi, come and have a try, see if I can kill you in one slap.
Is this brat bluffing, or does he really have the power to fight? I have to try, Xuanxiao. Your fighting capacity is quite good. You can stop following. Your useless master. His Majesty is about to order me to take over Tai King Palace.
You don't deserve it. Celestial Sovereign, I've checked it out. Tianyi betrayed the Dragon Kingdom and colluded with Fusan and the Eagle Kingdom in exchange for cultivation resources. I've obtained all the evidence.
So what if you find out? I've obtained the king's permission and did it deliberately? Furthermore, the king bestowed me the Cosmos Gourd, Li Changsheng. Do you dare to have a try?
A divine artifact. Cosmos Gourd. I heard that if you call one's name, and he answers, he will be sucked into the gourd, and became a puddle of flesh and blood.
His Majesty has given such a divine artifact to Heavenly Sovereign. This means that His Majesty thinks highly of Heavenly Sovereign.
Heavenly Sovereign, with such a divine artifact, I'm afraid that this loser will be scared to pee?
Li Changsheng, weren't you being defiant? Then if my brother calls you, do you dare answer?
Changsheng?
Don't worry, no matter how many times I'm called, this artifact can't hurt me a bit.
Stop bragging, Li Changsheng. If I call you, do you dare answer?
Feel free to call. Let's see if your Cosmos Gourd can really take me in.
You want to die? As you wish. Li Changsheng.
Am here.
Such a good magic weapon, such a good divine artifact. It's bad. Supreme Celestial Sovereign, if you are taken in the gourd, you'll die or be seriously injured.
How arrogant. You try to fight against Heavenly Sovereign, you deserve to become a puddle of flesh and blood.
You dare to go against us? You deserve to die without a trace.
Li Tianyi, is your gourd broken? Why can't it take me in?
Impossible. The Cosmos Gourd can take in Supreme Sovereign. As long as you answer, you will be taken in, Li Changsheng. Don't say you're here. Just say yes.
As you wish.
Li Changsheng?
Yes.
You said yes this time. You're dead.
Humph. That's right. How dare you be so arrogant? You disregard the divine artifact bestowed by the king. You deserve to be a puddle of flesh and blood.
If you are taken in the Cosmos Gourd, you will die without a doubt. Unless there is a legendary Emperor Realm level master, only then could he be saved.
Emperor Realm? There was no heavenly emperor in the world. Supreme Sovereign is already at the peak.
Li Tianyi. It doesn't work either. Why didn't it? Take me in.
Impossible. The king wouldn't lie to me, Li Changsheng.
Yes. I am here.
Is the Cosmos Gourd broken? It doesn't work.
How can such a divine artifact not work? Zhang Xiaolong, you say yes to verify it for me.
But Heavenly Sovereign, I'm just an ordinary person.
If you don't answer, I'll kill you right now.
Zhang Xiaolong, yes? It seems there was a problem just now. It's fixed now.
Zhang Xiaolong has turned into a pool of blood so powerful.
Li Changsheng, this time I call you. Do you dare answer?
Li Tianyi, no matter how loud you call me, it's useless. I, Li Changsheng, am here.
That's impossible. Li Changsheng, what on earth did you do? Why doesn't the Cosmos Gourd work on you?
Because your Cosmos Gourd is a female, and I just happen to have a male. Your female gourd dares not to move when she sees my male gourd.
Nonsense. Animals are male and female, people are men and women, and there is yin and yang in heaven and earth. But I've never heard that. The gourd are male and female?
There must be something wrong with the Cosmos Gourd, but definitely not male or female. If you have male gourd, take it out and show it.
That's right. I don't believe that. That gourds are divided into male and female.
Then I'll show you.
Mystical Tower. This isn't a gourd at all.
You don't understand. This tower was made of the male gourd. These two gourds were picked by my master Hongjun from a gourd vine on Buzhou Mountain at the beginning of the world. One of them turned into a Cosmos Gourd. It was gifted to the king as the guardian of the nation's fortune. The other one was turned into the Mystical Tower in my hand.
Nonsense. I don't believe you at all.
You don't believe me? Look.
What? It really turns into a Cosmos Gourd.
Li Tianyi, the female gourd in your hand, saw my male gourd. Just like a wife seeing her husband, a mouse seeing a cat, it became ineffective. Now if I call you, do you dare answer?
The Cosmos Gourd can't really be male or female, right? The king didn't say anything?
Li Tianyi, you must be afraid, right?
What a joke. My brother was born with the supreme bone. Why would he be afraid of your fake gourd?
There is male and female gourd, as the saying goes. Nothing is too bizarre for us. I've never heard of it before.
Is he scamming me?
Looks like you're really scared.
I'm scared? I was just thinking, if you're telling the truth, the king said, this gourd is unique in the world. Yours must be fake.
Gourds grew at the beginning of the world, before the king was born? If you don't believe me, I call your name. Do you dare answer?
Tianyi, you are a supreme sovereign. Answer him and expose his tricks. Put him on the spot.
Well, Li Changsheng, go ahead. Let me expose your tricks.
Li Tianyi? Li Tianyi, Li Tianyi, Li Tianyi. Li Tianyi, come on, answer me. Let's see if my male gourd can take you in.
An edict from the sovereign arrives. War God Tianyi, Li Tianyi. Supreme Celestial Sovereign Li Changsheng, listen to the edict.
Li Tianyi respectfully welcomes the king's edict.
The edict of the king reads, War God Tianyi, Li Tianyi, with exceptional merits, famed beyond the borders, ascends to the supreme level. Astonishing foreign enemies, is specially titled Heavenly Sovereign. Civil and military officials must dismount from their carriages and horses upon seeing him. He can see the king without bowing.
Thank you for your generous grace, your majesty.
Fully sovereign, as the pillar of the nation, shall rule the sword of Renhuang and mystical tower, and reside in the Taiking Palace. Accept the edict, Lord Heavenly Sovereign.
The king is wise and far-sighted.
From today, my brother is officially Heavenly Sovereign. You, Li Changsheng, you piece of shit, hand over the mystical tower and the sword of Renhuang, then kneel down and accept your death.
As the saying goes, when the dog is beaten, the lion is tamed. His Majesty, you've disappointed me.
How dare you? How dare you criticize the king? Get down on your knees and accept the edict.
Oh, how dare he give me an order? I'd like to hear. What else could he say?
How arrogant. The edict of the king reads, Supreme Celestial Sovereign Li Changsheng arbitrarily killed Marquis Li Mu of Jiang City. Disregard the laws of the country. In light of his outstanding contributions, he was ordered to hand over the mystical tower and the sword of Renhuang and give up Taiking Palace to offset his sins.
What a great way to offset my sins. My master gave me the treasures. Why would I hand them over?
King's oral edict. If Li Changsheng obeyed the imperial edict, he can be a general under the Heavenly Sovereign. If he doesn't obey, he shall be killed on the spot.
What kind of imperial edict is this? This is the incapable ruler.
The king's oral edict, Li Changsheng, if he obeys the imperial edict, he could become a general of the Heavenly Sovereign. If he does not obey, he should be executed at once.
What kind of imperial edict is this? This is clearly a nonsensical edict.
Presumptuous, you're simply just a 5-star divine general. How dare you talk with us?
You castrated slave. Who gives you the nerve to talk with us?
Li Changsheng, you still think you're the supreme celestial sovereign. You've long fallen from your place. His Majesty has hated you for a long time. If you obey, he may still spare your life. If you disobey, Heavenly Sovereign, I pray thee execute him at once.
Li Changsheng, look what you've become. You have nothing left now. Get down on your knees and beg for mercy.
Linglong, come back quickly. I don't want to die together with this useless brat.
Alive or dead, I will never leave Changsheng's side.
Li Changsheng, do you want to kneel down and accept your death? Or are you waiting for me to do it for you?
Li Tianyi, have you forgotten? My male gourd is still waiting for you to answer?
Li Changsheng, you're still pretending here? The king has already stripped you of everything and he had gave it to my brother. Just call me if you dare. I'll let you try calling me. See how I'll expose you.
Fine. Your wish is granted. Li Xu...
Here I am. Ah! She is really sucked away. Could it be that this male gourd is real?
Li Changsheng, release my sister at once. Otherwise, I'll kill you right now.
How dare you? You imprison the sister of Heavenly Sovereign. Your death could not repay this.
It's too late. Your sister has turned into a pool of blood. Li Tianyi, it's your turn now.
You killed my sister. I will kill you.
Right. You traitorous kingdom-selling dirtbag who mingled with the trash king. I want to kill you either.
Lord Heavenly Sovereign, his male gourd is a bit strange. You should not be fooled.
Li Tianyi? I'll call you now. Do you still dare to say yes?
Even if you have the real deal in your hand, if I don't say yes, what can you do to me?
Exactly, Heavenly Sovereign. You're a real Supreme. You could definitely kill Li Changsheng. This fake Supreme.
Xuan Xiao? I had intended to see. What kind of evil could there be? I didn't expect the one who came up is the king.
Lord Celestial Sovereign, you are the guardian of Dragna Kingdom. The world admires you. That trash king thinks you've done a better job than him, so he wants to eliminate you as soon as possible. Please give the order, Lord Celestial Sovereign. Kill all evil, restore the power, support justice, and find a new king.
Presumptuous, you're just a used-to-be Supreme. How dare he declare finding another king?
Another king? Li Changsheng, you're really full of yourself. Even if you are a Supreme, you can't control the divine instruments and do things such as changing the throne.
Li Changsheng, I advise you not to make more mistakes. It's not too late to kneel and beg for mercy.
If a Supreme couldn't do things like that, could Heavenly Emperor do things like changing the throne?
Ha 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 ha! Heavenly Emperor. There is no such thing as Heavenly Emperor. No one has ever been able to enter that realm. Li Changsheng as the war god Tianyi, I'll send you to hell now. Supreme God of... This can't be. Golden Dragon, exotic fragrance. It is the sign of becoming a heavenly emperor.
Impossible. Impossible. Legend says becoming an emperor would have 9 great wonders. The first wonder is the appearance of Dragon and Phoenix. He is only surrounded by golden dragons. He must not have reached realm of the heavenly emperor.
You bunch of ignorant morons. The Supreme Celestial Sovereign was forced to advance in a big battle 3 years ago. His primordial spirit was destroyed and then reestablished. Now he had entered realm of the heavenly emperor.
Realm of the heavenly emperor? Impossible. Even his supreme bone was dug out by me. How could he enter realm of the heavenly emperor?
That's right. Don't try to fool us. You're just a loser, Sovereign. The wonder of becoming an emperor isn't complete.
That's because I, as Grand Celestial Sovereign, have been suppressing myself, so that you bunch of clowns would reveal who you really are.
Dragon and Phoenix emergence. The first wonder appears.
No, it can't be. He must be faking it.
The wonder has changed. Second one is the lotus descending from the star.
Where does the fragrance come from?
Quick breath. Fragrance came from the heavens. The god is giving us blessings. After inhaling the fragrance, all diseases shall be cured, and it prolongs one's life. This is the third one.
Why did he become the heavenly emperor? The heavens are unfair.
What does that sound? So beautiful and pleasant?
This is the beating of a gong and drum. Heavenly gods are celebrating. They all celebrate the Lord to realm of the heavenly emperor. This is the fourth wonder.
Well, why is there such thunder? Could it be the tribulation of
becoming the heavenly emperor? This is the fifth wonder of becoming an heavenly emperor. His spiritual chai turns into rain and the world showered in his grace. Millions of people are benefited.
The sixth one, a cross-dimensional void is seen. The seventh wonder, everything grows and then diminishes. The eighth wonder, all living things in worship. The ninth wonder, Emperor Celestial, and 9 heavenly emperor crown. Heavenly Emperor is back. All shall live. The legend is actually true. It's real.
Someone had really become a heavenly emperor, and we've been bullying him all the time.
All hail the heavenly emperor. Please forgive us, heavenly emperor.
Greetings, heavenly emperor. Please, heavenly emperor, please forgive us.
Becoming an emperor. He was not worthy of becoming heavenly emperor. I can dig out his supreme bone for once. I could cut off his path to becoming a heavenly emperor. This is how I interrupt his advancement.
Everybody, we had offended the Supreme Celestial Sovereign. Once he becomes the heavenly emperor, we're all doomed. Go, go, go. Hey, you.
Protect the Celestial Sovereign.
Whoever protects him shall die.
Ouch.
Zhuang Xiao from the Taiking Palace swears to protect the Celestial Sovereign.
Northern War God, the four gods of war had arrived.
Well, well, well. The four gods of war had arrived. I've already united with the four gods of war. Together, we shall attack Li Changsheng. If you had become Heavenly Emperor one day, we will all die. You can only blame yourself for waiting until today. Serves you right for being unlucky.
Changsheng, I'll risk my life to stop the four gods of war. I will see you in the next level.
The four gods of war listen to my order. The king has issued an order. He ordered you, together with Heavenly Sovereign, to kill this traitor, Li Changsheng.
The four gods of war? You're betraying the Supreme Celestial Sovereign as well?
Northern War God. You Light. Who rescued you from a pile of corpses, have you forgotten?
Lord Sovereign, you saved my life. I, the Northern War God, haven't forgotten.
Southern War God. In order to save you, Celestial Sovereign used his own blood to make remedies to prolong your life. Have you forgotten?
Celestial Sovereign, your favor for extending my life. How dare the Southern War God forget?
Western War God? Who taught you skills? Who gave you your power? Have you forgotten?
Celestial Sovereign's favor in teaching me I shall never forget.
Eastern War God. Who supported you to become the Eastern War God? Do you still remember?
Celestial Sovereign, you've helped me a lot. I never dare to forget.
Impudent. Celestial Sovereign has done all of you a favor. Haven't His Majesty favored you without His Royal Highness the King? How can you remain such high ranks?
Lord Angel, there are sequences for favor, well as causality. If not for the Supreme Celestial Sovereign, how could we exist? How could the king exist?
Right. I, Li Changsheng, am right about you.
Celestial Sovereign, we pay you our respect. We'll die for you, Celestial Sovereign.
A group of traitors. Then I'll interrupt your advancement first, and I shall kill you all who traitors.
Rise.
Where is this place, Li Changsheng? Let me out.
How could you advance in such short time?
My body has long satisfied all conditions. I've long advanced to realm of the Heavenly Emperor. The only reason why I suppressed all wonders is to drown out all you dirtbags.
Congratulate Sovereign on advancing into the realm.
Get up, all of you. The four gods of war, you've done a great job, you didn't let me down, and you are worthy of my trust for you.
On behalf of the king, I congratulate Sovereign on stepping into the realm. His Majesty must be more than glad.
If he knew, it would be harder for him to fall asleep.
Lord Celestial Sovereign, I beg your mercy, let Li Tianyi go.
You want to plead for Li Tianyi?
Lord Celestial Sovereign, the Dragon Kingdom is in need of talents. After all, Li Tianyi is a supreme. Please let him go for the sake of His Majesty. Well, well.
For the sake of the Emperor. Why would I do that?
After all, that's His Majesty the King.
He doesn't deserve it? From the moment he took away my sword of Renhui, as well as the mystical tower and Taiking Palace, he doesn't deserve to be king.
It's just a lapse in judgment for His Majesty. A lapse in judgment. If you let go off Lord God of War, I'll definitely report this to the Emperor.
You want Li Tianyi? Fine, I'll give him to you.
Thank you, Lord Celestial Sovereign.
Changsheng Li Tianyi is a scourge. You can't let him go.
He's just a supreme being. If the king wants him, he could have him.
Li Changsheng, are you letting me go? Rest assured, once you let me go, I will definitely respect you. I'll do whatever you tell me to do.
If I want you to kill the king, would you kill him for me?
I will, even if you want to be the king. You have my full support?
Do you still want me to let him go?
Well, War God Tianyi, he's just saying it, nothing serious. He know you would never ask him to kill the king.
All right, since you want him, then I'll return him to you.
Li Changsheng, how dare you knock me down from the supreme realm?
Lord Celestial Sovereign, you knocked him out of the realm. How could he continue to serve His Majesty?
Doesn't the king have resources? He could go on to nurture more people like him.
Kill me, Li Changsheng. You knocked me down from the God of War realm. I am now fallen to the immortal general realm.
The mystical tower could so such wondrous things, one falling down a realm once you hit the tower.
All right. If you want to die, then I'll satisfy you.
Hey, Lord Celestial Sovereign, stop hitting the tower. If you hit one more, the war god Tianyi would be completely useless.
Even the king betrayed the country with him, colluding with Fusang Kingdom and Kangjing Kingdom just to get resources for advancement. Could the king worry that he's useless?
Ha ha ha. Li Changsheng, you stripped me of my powers. I'll fight you till I die. Fight you till I die.
I'll fight you till I die, Li Tianyi. Aren't we already archenemy?
Well,
Li Changsheng, you ripped me off my power.
Lord War God, so you lost all your power. You still have the Supreme Bone. One day or another you'll be back to the Supreme Realm, even the realm of the Heavenly Emperor. That's a possibility.
Yes, ha 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 ha. Li Changsheng, I have my Supreme Bone. If I didn't die today, I will definitely live through this another day, and I'll re-enter Supreme Realm. I will become the Heavenly Emperor.
You reminded me of something. You still have my Supreme Bone.
What do you want?
Back then, your father had dug out the Supreme Bone from my head. Today, I'll dig it out from you.
You can't dig out my Supreme Bone. That's mine. You can't dig mine out.
Celestial Sovereign, please think twice. War God Tianyi. He is the person that His Majesty values. If you turn him into a broken man, how would His Majesty think?
Then tell me, how do your king think of me? If it weren't for me 3 years ago, he'd be dead for 1,000 times. If I hear you say another word, I'll kill you as well.
Li Changsheng, I'm your cousin. Please spare me.
Your father dug out my bones and didn't kill me. I won't kill you today. If you do have a way to become invincible, why do you need my Supreme Bone? Supreme being bone, come out. Your father dug out my bones and didn't kill me. I won't kill you today. Very painful, isn't it? But your father had given me such pain when I was only 8 years old.
Li Changsheng, kill me.
8 years old. My Supreme Bone was dug out by your father. I was exiled to Northern Wasteland, befriend with wild beasts, accompanied by Death himself.
Li Changsheng, I beg you, please kill me.
If you can't take this little pain, then let me tell you my pain. It's 10 times greater than yours. Your mother, she poisoned my father. The veins inside my father all shrunk. All the bones inside his body shattered into smithereens. He was tortured day and night. For 3 years long, the pain he had suffered was 100 times greater than yours.
You are a loser now, War God Tianyi.
Invincible. It is never up to the bones. Not even Supreme Bone. Not even the bones of a heavenly emperor. The invincibility in one's heart is the true invincibility.
War God Tianyi. Supreme Celestial Sovereign, you're too presumptuous. Do you think you can control everything? You disregarded the king's edict, and you kill an important official at will. You're a traitor.
Are you done? Then take this loser and get lost.
Li Changsheng, I'll definitely report this to His Majesty, and he will send people to kill you.
I don't need you to report. Tell the king. 3 days later, I'll go to Jingdu myself. Exterminate all evil. Restore justice.
Kill evil and support royal. Are you trying to revolt?
This court is full of traitors. From the king himself to the great houses, they collude with foreign enemies and bully the commoners. If punishing these villains is what you called revolting, then yes, I, Li Changsheng, shall put up a rebellion.
Celestial Sovereign, please don't. The world would be thrown into chaos. Inside, the situation is unstable. Outside, there are invaders. It's dangerous for Dragon King.
With me, I shall exterminate all invaders. With me, Dragon Kingdom won't fall into chaos. Let's go.
How could this be? A perfectly fine Supreme Congregation. How could the Heavenly Sovereign become disabled?
Nobody can foresee the Supreme Celestial Sovereign's return, and that he would become the Heavenly Emperor.
We great houses have all fought with the war god Tianyi against the Supreme Celestial Sovereign. What should we do then? When the Supreme Celestial Sovereign settles score, we all must die.
A storm is brewing. Zhang Province is going to change. Dragon Kingdom is going to change.
The Supreme Celestial Sovereign wants to exterminate all evil. Then the entire Dragon Kingdom would be in a bloody storm. A bloody storm. How dare he?
Why wouldn't he dare? He had become an heavenly emperor. He had made it clear that he wanted to kill us all. We'd better inform His Majesty, the King, to hurry up and do something.
He can't do anything. His Majesty took charge of the Dragon Kingdom for 40 years. He has got countless secret weapons. How dare that sovereign claim to come to Jingdu in 3 days? I'll say persist. In less than 3 days, His Majesty will personally lead an army to quell the rebellion.
All right. We would be the pioneers of the King, using nuclear bombs to trap the Supreme Celestial Sovereign so that he couldn't leave.
Shuns, I'm here to visit. Changsheng is here as well. Even your future daughter-in-law is here. You may rest in peace now. For 15 years, Changsheng, you haven't got the chance to visit your father. Kowtow to your father.
Father, your son is late. Your son has no idea? Those 3 years? What did you suffer from? And I was impetuous to mess you up. I was terribly wrong?
It's not your fault, Changsheng. It's really not your fault. Li family are the ones to blame. They are too vicious.
Rest assured, I've already avenged you. Li Mu and his family have had what they deserve.
Changsheng, he's now the respected Supreme Celestial Sovereign. You may rest in peace.
Your son shall leave now. He is going to kill all evil and restore peace to this world. Wait till your son triumphs. I'll choose a new place for you and arrange you another burial ceremony.
Report. Heavenly Sovereign, Tai King Palace has received a report. The great houses in Jiang Province were secretly gathering. They are on their way to Yunding Pavilion.
How dare they come? They're really not afraid of death.
400,000 troops of the Celestial Master have all assembled from every direction. They are waiting for the order from the Celestial Sovereign.
The Celestial Sovereign, in order to stop you from heading towards Jingdu, the great houses have activated his nuclear bombs. As soon as you are in Jingdu, they will destroy the Celestial Sovereign. The great families in Jiang Province had activated the nuclear bombs to prevent you from going to Jingdu. As soon as you step on Jingdu, they will destroy the entire Jiang Province.
A nuclear bomb, the country's most important weapon. They are simply lawless.
There are billions of citizens in Jiang Province. Once nuclear weapons explode, the consequences would be unimaginable.
Their actions only indicates that they are guilty and they've done evil things. And the more we should kill all evil.
We should just go north towards Jingdu. These aristocratic families are all afraid of death. I don't believe they have the courage to self-destruct.
Changsheng, Mom doesn't know what you're doing, but the people of Jiang City are innocent. They shouldn't be sacrificed for your fight.
Mom, don't worry. There wouldn't be one single citizen in Jiang City sacrificed for this.
Celestial Sovereign, are we just going to let them throw their weight about and do whatever they want?
Their strategy is not half bad. They are afraid of my revenge and death. They want to protect themselves, and they would even commit suicide. All of this is correct, but they missed one thing.
What is it?
They have no idea how powerful the realm of the Heavenly Emperor is. The entire Dragon Kingdom are all within the range of my primordial spirit.
You mean you could control the entire Jiang Province and even the entire Dragon Kingdom?
Not bad. The power of nuclear bombs is indeed strong. It could destroy mountains and seas. But under my primordial spirit, if I won't allow it to blast, then it won't.
I'll give the order to send troops to Jingdu right now.
No. To Yunding Pavilion? Didn't they want to threaten us? Then let's go there and settle it once and for all.
Celestial Sovereign, please think twice.
Are you threatening the Celestial Sovereign?
We wouldn't dare. We just want to ask the Celestial Sovereign to stay in Zhang Province forever.
How could you trap Celestial Sovereign in Zhang Province forever?
Celestial Sovereign, please forgive us. We just want to protect ourselves. The Jing has ruled for 40 years, and you want to kill his man as well. Where's the law?
What? The king can do what he wants? The king is the law itself?
Yes. The king is supreme. How can he be judged?
Then tell me, how to think of no one is above the law? Tell me, what is by the people, of the people, for the people?
Well,
Jingdu, I must go there, among you all. As long as there are villains, I must kill all evil as well.
Lord Celestial Sovereign, although the king is guilty, His Majesty doesn't deserve such punishment. The throne changed as the divine weapon. How about King issues an edict admitting his guilty? Then His Majesty would get to the bottom of this.
Send a criminal to investigate a group of criminals? Could he find out other criminals? An insignificant edict. What's the use of it?
Emergent report from 800 miles away. The king's edict is here. Accept this edict, Supreme Celestial Sovereign.
He has audacity to issue it.
From the god's blessings, the edict of the king reads, Supreme Celestial Sovereign Li Changsheng, his merits were outstanding. His hard work and achievements were great. He truly makes stellar contributions. Here the title of Supreme Celestial Sovereign shall be returned. He shall again command the Tian King Palace, control the mystical tower, rule the sword of Ren Huang. He shall have the four god of war at his feet again. Celestial Sovereign, please take this edict.
These things were already Celestial Sovereigns. He doesn't need the king to confer that.
There's one more edict?
His Majesty issued 2 edicts in a row. I've never heard of it before.
From the god's blessings, the edict of the king reads, Supreme Celestial Sovereign Li Changshen. He killed the 4 supremes of the outer realm 3 years ago. Therefore especially confer him the god of air and weather, Firebracer and Skywalker, the heavenly moral sovereign, with unaccountable merits and virtues, who form into being through the heavenly Chai, god of primal chaos.
What? The heavenly moral sovereign and the god of primal chaos, he was conferred with godhood. In terms of nobility, he's even superior to the king.
Within the territory of the Yan Kingdom, the temple of the heavenly moral sovereign shall flourish, commemorated by all subjects as long as the Dragon Kingdom lives. So do the temple, the oblation, would never be scarce. That's all.
Within the territory of the Yan Kingdom, the temple of the heavenly moral sovereign shall flourish. This is a supreme blessing, a truly supreme one.
Lord Celestial Sovereign, His Majesty had shown such sincerity. Do you still want to kill those people?
Power and wealth, it has never been what I wanted. I had suffered. Till then I know the people suffered as well. What I wanted is to restore peace to the people.
Lord Celestial Sovereign, there's yet another edict.
3 imperial edicts in a day His Majesty does care a lot about. The Celestial Sovereign and his family.
That's right, His Majesty values Celestial Sovereign so much, Lord. If you still want to kill evil and start up a rebel, that would be unfilial, unrighteous, and unkind.
Well, well, well. You great houses of Zhang Province have learned to weaponize more. Now you're just constrained?
Others' moral standard. Is it that His Majesty hasn't benefited you enough?
If he genuinely regrets what he did, this imperial edict should a guilty edicts. Do you think that's an edict?
Well, this?
Read it.
From the god's blessings, the edict of the king reads, His merits were outstanding. His hard work and achievements were great. His father, Li Xuanzhe, worked hard to raise him, and had raised him well, therefore especially conferred him the Lord of Zhang City.
What? Conferring a not in the world people to be Lord. His Majesty showered us in His mercy.
His mother, Lan Shi. Her virtue is great, her son is well raised, therefore especially conferred her kindness, peace, benign, the true monarch holy mother. She should enjoy the oblation of thousands and the commemoration of million.
She is conferred a goddess and hallowed as a saint. Were I to enjoy such largesse, I could hurt right now, and it's worth it.
Lord Celestial Sovereign, with such reward, if you're not satisfied, you are really wasting His Majesty's generosity.
Lord Celestial Sovereign, His Majesty couldn't possibly offer you anything more. If you still want more, His Majesty will have to give you his place.
The higher the king's rewards are, the more scared he is of me. and he's not afraid of me killing the evil. What he feared is that those shady things he did would be exposed by me. And you? You all just stood there and watched? Are your hands really that clean?
Lord Celestial Sovereign, what exactly do you want? Can't you just go easy on the king?
Go easy on the king? I think that you are really saying is to go easy on yourselves. I shall look your gut, your heart, liver, spleen, and lung, and I shall see for myself how black your hearts.
Lord Celestial Sovereign, you want us great houses in the Jiang province. Die.
Those who kill shall be killed. I would never be offended by you just because you offend me as long as you are upright and integrate. What are you afraid of?
Lord Celestial Sovereign, do you insisted on going to Jingdu and exterminate all evil?
Were there no room for negotiation? Not even for Linglong's sake?
Old madam, I also support killing evil.
Lord Celestial Sovereign, since you won't spare us, then please stay in Jiang province. It doesn't mean anything. It's just that we have deployed 10 nuclear bombs in Jiang province. As soon as you leave Jiang province, we'll wipe the Jiang province from the map of Yan Kingdom.
10 nuclear bombs. It is enough to flatten the entire Jiang province. The life and death of billions of commoners all depends on you, Celestial Sovereign.
How dare you? Are you threatening me?
We wouldn't dare. As long as Lord Celestial Sovereign doesn't go to Jingdu, I guarantee that these 10 nuclear bombs will never explode. I know that nuclear bombs can't hurt the Celestial Sovereign, but ordinary people will never be able to resist it.
I take no such thing as threat. Shen Xiao, gather 400,000 troops at once. March towards Jingdu.
Yes?
Halt. Move one finger, and I'll activate the nuclear bomb at once. Except for the Lord Celestial Sovereign. Everyone will die.
I'm sure you can't handle it. Let's try it.
Lord Celestial Sovereign, even if you kill me, it won't help. As soon as I die, the nuclear bomb would activate immediately.
I'll give you a chance. Let's see if the nuclear bomb will explode or not.
Lord Celestial Sovereign, please don't make me.
I am making you do this.
Then let's die together.
Crap, it's all over.
5, 4. Why wasn't it activated?
The entire Jiang City and even the Dragon Kingdom are all under control of Sovereign's primordial spirit. The Sovereign said not to explode, then it can't explode.
Celestial Sovereign, the great houses of Jiang province are insane. I request to capture them all and march towards Jingdu.
The great houses should all go to jail and wait for their punishment. Go to Jingdu, kill all evil, restore the power. There's no need. The king, I'm here myself.
His Majesty has arrived.
Supreme Celestial Sovereign, I has come in person.
Your Majesty, what have you done wrong? It is all because of this Supreme Celestial Sovereign. He didn't take you seriously at all.
Yes, Your Majesty. How can you surrender? You have been in power for 40 years. With your strength and methods, there's no need to fear a Supreme Celestial Sovereign.
Shut up. Supreme Celestial Sovereign has reached the Emperor realm. His status is above everyone else. From now on, the will of Celestial Sovereign is the will of this land and sky. I'm just a king. I should follow Celestial Sovereign's orders.
What? Even King has obeyed the Supreme Celestial Sovereign.
Supreme Celestial Sovereign. I was wrong. Please punish me, Celestial Sovereign.